Digging in, Juan Lagares. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder number 13, Juan Lagares.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Lagares will go to second base. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
The second baseman.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, been an absolute disaster.
Now to the plate. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line for out number one. Anthony Rizzo steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
High and deep to left center field. Hamilton going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, so he just continues to club the baseball at an alarming rate as they just continue to pour it on here.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
In now, Chris Coghlan as he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. Lands in for a base hit, and he's 3 for 5 in this one.
And when you see a guy rip one like this, one pitch after the previous guy left the yard, you know you're dealing with a pitcher whose mind is elsewhere. That'll snap you back to reality, though, pretty quick.
Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Lifted into center field. Hamilton has a read on it. Oh, he can't hold on to it. And the runner from second is in to score.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Standing in now, Kyle Hendricks. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The tag from Mesoraco, and they got him at the plate. Eugenio Suarez will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done. Oh, 1, here's the pitch.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Joey Votto will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Out in front of it, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And this is swung on and missed as they jump ahead of Votto here, 0-2.
Yeah, ground ball out to start the 7th. Now an 0-2 count. He's looking sharp as ever.
Hit to short. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The catcher, number 39, Devin Mesoraco.
Devin Mesoraco will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. The 0-2 home. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Ross Ohlendorf will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Into the box now, Juan Lagares. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 13, Juan Lagares.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard towards second, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
The second baseman, number 8.
Stepping in, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. Cozart for 1. On to Votto, a double play. Javier Baez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Pitch on the way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Baez will head for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Anthony Rizzo will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
Sliced hard on the ground. Phillips is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. We'll see Brandon Phillips lead things off. Brandon Phillips will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This one's flared toward left center. Coughlin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
He's right in there among the National League leaders. 5th best at the moment. When he's out there, you know.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Scott Schebler will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Ready to take his hacks again, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first pitch fastball in that at-bat, just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Chris Coughlin will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town. That's for sure. He is absolutely eating them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Hammers it to deep right field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Man, I'll tell you, it seems like all game long he's been on every pitch that he's seen. This one's no exception, and it might be his best swing so far. This just about gets out of here, and he'll wind up at second with a double off the wall.
From the stretch. Hard hit towards center. Hamilton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the throw here is dropped. In to score is the runner from third.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't sure they were going to send him on that ball. This was hit awfully hard, but they decided to roll the dice and take a chance to score him, and it's going to wind up paying off.
Liner toward right center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
And you know, there are plenty of times when a team's not going to score 17 runs in a week. And these guys have got it done in one game so far. How about saving a few of those?
Juan Lagares steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. And these guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. High and deep to right center field. Right fielder looking up. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. So he creeps ever closer to triple digits as this lead got even wider.
Whatever these guys are putting in their pregame meal, you can be darn sure they're getting the same setup tomorrow. That's 5 home runs as a team now. I mean, these guys are feeling it up there.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez. As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
He's set. Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Hamilton is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Cubbies are in front 20-0. Number 67 will lead things off here in the 9th in what's been a truly forgettable ball game for this home 9, and not a very inspiring performance either.
And I guess the kicker for me is the way that these guys are responding. It's one thing to go out and get clobbered. It happens, but when you get guys, that's where I take issue.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Look at where we are in this game. Late innings, and this pitcher has thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter he's faced. You wonder why he's getting good results.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, the boos are starting to come out just a bit. You hate to have struggles like this in your own ballpark, but his average is way down there, and he hasn't done himself any favors in this game either.
Arismendi Alcantara will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Arismendi Alcantara.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Billy Hamilton will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.